Namaskar. I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive session on virtual labs. You are watching us right now on PM eVidya channels 6 to 12 and also on our YouTube handle NCERT Official. This session is meant specifically for our students of grade 11. The subject that we are taking up is computer science, and the topic for today's session is demonstration of simulation on odd or even numbers. I'm sure you must be having a lot of queries regarding the topic today. You probably have studied this topic already in the class and facing some issues. How we can actually learn about the concept of odd or even numbers when it comes to computer sciences through virtual labs. This is what we are going to discuss. So please feel free for any doubts. If you want to have any doubts, you want clarification on them, you want to ask questions, please feel free to get in touch with us. Our phone number is 8800440559. We also have a dedicated email ID for you, that is diksha.training at CIET.nic.in, and on our YouTube handle NCERT Official, you can send us your questions, suggestions, and of course your feedback. Now, before I introduce you all to my guests for the session, let me tell you the session is inclusive. As you can see, we have Indian Sign Language interpreter on the screen. We welcome Ms. Neetu to our session. So, before actually getting into the simulation, it's time for me to tell you about what virtual labs are. So, virtual lab is basically an online tool that helps you perform simulations anytime, anywhere. Like you perform experiments in a real physical laboratory, same way you perform simulations, but this time online. Also, you can perform simulations n number of times at your own time, pace, space and convenience. All you need is a stable internet connection and of course an IoT device. You can drag and drop, you can click, you can perform simulations, you can check the results, you can get the results with accuracy and precision. That's the beauty of virtual labs, and there's nobody who is going to judge you, who is going to tell you that we do not have enough time in the laboratory right now, there's dearth of resources, nothing like that. So resources are at your disposal basically. So when it comes to understanding different concepts, virtual lab, it's not restricted only to the experimentation or simulations related to science and mathematics, but you can learn computer science, you can learn languages, you can also learn social sciences through virtual labs. And today, since we are learning about this concept of computer science, let me just take this conversation forward with my guest for the session. So please join me in welcoming my guest for the session, who will tell us about everything regarding today's topic. And we have with us Mr. Harsh Madhav, Service Consultant Technical from CIET NCERT in New Delhi. Sir, namaskar and very warm welcome to you.
Good morning.
So we have already briefed our viewers, and many of them already know about virtual labs. And since it's the subject of computer science, I want to start with very simple question that computers, of course, itself means that you're doing something online, yes, generally. So what is the relevance of virtual labs when it comes to computer sciences?
So virtual labs in computer science basically are online platform where the student can perform different practical experiment like programming, networking and database work without any physical lab.
Okay.
So suppose it is also very cost effective. Like a student can perform different practical experiments multiple times without any extra cost. Also for the rural areas, like there are no computer labs in the rural areas. So for them, like they need only a stable internet and a computer device or any mobile phones. So by this they can easily, interact with the virtual lab and perform the experiments anywhere, any place, anytime.
Okay, and you can access all the features of virtual lab for free. There is no cost involved. Okay. So what are we going to learn today in the virtual lab session?
Today we will learn about the class 11 grade computer topics named as odd and even number.
Yes.
So here we can read like how we will find the number is odd or even by the help of the programming, like different you can say conditions, functions, and by using the different operators.
Right, that's quite interesting. We all are looking forward to learn about odd or even numbers through virtual labs. Now, sir, the most important question, where are these virtual labs? Where do we find them? How can we access them? And like these sessions are meant specifically for students and teachers, but I guess those who want to learn about computer science, they can also enjoy these sessions and gain maximum benefit of the same. So they can also register themselves when it comes to virtual labs?
Yes, they can register. So this is actually one-time activity we have to sign in the Diksha portal. That is, I will share my screen here. I will show you. Like there is a Diksha portal, diksha.gov.in. We have to type this in on the Google, and we have to sign in one time. This is a one-time activity where you have to sign up, and after that, with the same email ID, he or she can access this account, access this virtual lab from anywhere.
Okay, so one time sign up, and it is free for everybody out there, and they can learn across different domains, right? Because we're talking about computer sciences, but you have different subjects, and medium of instruction is also vary. I mean, like we have English and Hindi both.
Yes, and all the resources things are there. Like in the videos, lectures are also there. Theory lectures are also there. PDFs is also uploaded. Yeah.
So, sir, now we request you to kindly show how can we access these virtual labs.
Okay. So I am sharing my screen here. So you have to go to this Diksha.
Okay.
Diksha.gov.in. Here you little bit scroll down. You can see here focus areas of Dikshas.
That's right.
Yeah. Here you can find virtual labs. You have to click in this. So you will see about the virtual labs here. What is this? Apart from the, after little bit scroll down, you can see the virtual labs e-contact are there, grade wise, from class 6 to class 12.
Okay.
So right now we are exploring grade 11.
Yes.
Computer science. So we have to click here.
Okay. And we have chosen the medium of instruction as English.
Yeah, there is a two options. You can see Hindi or English. If you want to learn this
concept in Hindi,
yeah, you have to click in Hindi.
Okay.
If you want to learn these concepts, you have to click in English. Okay. So after clicking over here, you can see these are the simulations and the resources are uploaded here.
It's kind of table of content.
Yeah. So in fifth option, you can see odd or even number.
Okay. So can I also learn theory from virtual lab?
Yeah. You can learn theory also from the videos also, and from the simulation also. Simulation is also uploaded here.
Okay.
I will explain you here step by step.
Sure.
Okay. So after clicking on this, you can see there is it is guiding you. Please click on the link mentioned below to access the related resources related to the topic, odd or even number. So after that, you have to click on this link. Once you click it, you can see there are several columns are there in the upside direction, like theory, procedure, video, simulation, and the self-evaluation, resources, and the feedback.
Right.
So if anyone is new, suppose if anyone is new here, if you want to know like what he or she is learning today, so by the help of this theory, he can easily get, like you can see here, to implement a program that computes whether the given number is odd or even. So he or she can easily understand what he or she is going to perform today.
Right.
Yeah. So as you can see in the theory part, a number is considered even if it is completely divisible by 2, otherwise it is odd. It means if a number is divisible by 2, if the remainder becomes 0, then it is even number. And if it is not divisible by 2 and the remainder is not 0, then it is odd number.
Okay.
Yeah. So for this, in the programming, the modulo operator are used, represented by the % symbol, you can see, is used to find the remainder of the division of one number by another. In Python, the if-else block is a fundamental control flow statement that executes different blocks of code based on specified conditions. If the condition is true, the code within the if blocks are executed. Otherwise, the code within the else block is executed. Yeah. So after that, you can see the instructions is also there.
Yes.
So basically, we write a program in a programming language, but system don't understand the programming language.
Yes.
It converts into the computer language. So here you can see,
which is the binary language.
Yeah, binary language. So here we can see, like these are the things that computer understand, like assign, load, store. Like store, you can see it is store the value from the given register to the global or local variable, the output, input, remainder. These are the things that computer will understand. But in programming, we use the simple language, like the programming. So after that, you can see the learning outcomes, what we are getting. Like it enables the learner to understand the if-else selection statement to execute different blocks of code based on a condition. Reinforce the understanding of basic arithmetic operations, especially the use of modules to determine number properties. Learn how control flow works in a Python program, especially how conditions are evaluated and how the flow of execution changes based on your those conditions. So after the theory, the users can go to the procedure part.
Okay.
Yeah, in procedure, you can see there is a diagram.
Yes.
This is a flow chart actually. You can see what programming is doing here. So here you can see like we have taken a num. This is a input is a function here. So number is a variable here. We are taking a number and passing a function input. You take the number first. By the flow chart, you can explain. It is explaining where the flow chart, what the programming and what the simulation in the next part, what the simulation will do. So yeah, after that there is a video thing.
So procedure also help us understand how to perform the simulation, and the same we can learn from video.
Yes.
Okay.
In the this code, this is actually source code in a computer language in a binary form.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see here also, it is explaining you what you are going to do in the simulation. Like you can see here are steps are given. What you will do in the simulation. Like click the start button, keep pressing the forward arrow green in the code segment. One press causes one low level instruction to be executed. After that, finally click the close button to termination the execution. Okay.
Okay. Now we go towards
the video.
Okay.
Actually, I will explain you the simulation. If someone is new here and by any chance miss this video, so he can go through this video.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So after that, simulation is there.
So we're going to perform the simulation now?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm clicking on the simulation. Yeah. So this is the interface when you click on the simulation part. So here you can see on the left hand side there is a Python code. This is the programming code, source code that is written by the programmer. After that, on the second side you can see this is the code segment. Actually this is the code segment that is converted in the computer language that we are talking about. Okay. After that, on the right hand side you can see there is a CPU registers where we put whatever we number has taken, whatever we have put in the temporary variables, that will be stored in the registers. In any of the register it will take randomly.
Okay.
Here you can see 3 columns are there: data segment, stat segment and heap segment. So basically data segment stores the local variables. Global variables.
Okay.
And a stack segment stores the local variables. And the heap segment stores the dynamic variables. The dynamic variables means the variable that we already assigned the value.
Okay.
Suppose a equal to 2. So this is a dynamic value. So it will be saved in the heap segment. Okay. So moving forward with the simulation part, as we have mentioned earlier, also we have to click on the start button to start the simulation. So yeah, after clicking on the start, you can see there are 4 variables appears here.
Okay.
Like num variable, result variable and T1 and T2.
Okay.
So num and result is already defined. We have defined here. T1 and T2 is a temporary variable that is generated by the computer after converting it into the computer language.
Okay.
So after we click on the arrow, next button, here it is asking enter the value to which you want to check, like this number is even or odd. So suppose I am giving right now any number 8.
Okay. And we're checking whether it's even or odd.
Yeah. So after clicking on the submit button, you can see the num is assigned with the 8. After that, the next arrow you have to click. So after that, assigning T1 is 2. Like in temporary, 2 is assigned, because you can see we are dividing the number by 2 and using the modulo operator here.
Okay.
Modulo operator give the remainder. Basically, if it is divided by 2, if it is, as I earlier explained you, if it is divided by 2, if the remainder is 0, it means it is an even number.
Okay.
And if it is not 0, then it is odd number. Yeah. So the temporary variable defined 2. After that, we click arrow. You can see 8 is assigned in the CPU registers in R1. Again, you will click on the next button. 2 is also assigned to the R3 register. It will be randomly.
Okay.
But we don't have to worry about it, like why it is assigning. It will be randomly. Okay.
Okay.
So if we click on the next button again, Yeah. So you can see it. It go to the result num modulo 2. So it divided the 8 thing with 2, and remainder comes here 0. So 0 is stored in the R1. After that, you will, if you click on the next button again, you can see 0 is submitted to the result variable. Okay, it means result is 0. Again you will click on the 0, then you will see T2 is also 0. And again if you click, then it will store again 0 to the any CPU registers.
Okay.
After that, if you click on the CPU register, it will check this condition. If result is equal to 0, it is satisfied, it is true. So it will throw this output.
Okay.
Even number. Yeah. So by this method we can find like how we can find even and odd number.
And how we can perform this simulation.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the help of the programming. Yeah.
So are we through with the simulation now?
No, actually this is an example of even number. Now I will like to explain you with the odd number.
Sure. Please go ahead.
So same again, we have to click on the start button, click on the arrow button, and it's again now I am giving 3, suppose 3, submit. Then again we have to follow the steps as similar as the earlier one.
Okay.
We have to click on the next button, then again T1 will assign 2 value. Then again we have to click on the next button. Now you can see 3 is inserted into the CPU registered.
Okay.
After that, if you click on the next button, 2 is also registered. Then you can see 3 modulo 2 is equal to 1. It means remainder is 1. So now it will check whether result is equal to 0 or not.
Okay.
Okay, now we have get 1 in result section. You can see here it is result is equal to 0. It is checking here. It will throw 0. And 1 is equal to 0 is false. You can see.
Right.
It means it is not satisfying the condition. It will go to the else condition. So after that, it will print the label here. What is in here? It is written. So you can see that the output is odd number.
All right.
Yeah.
So this way we can perform the simulations.
Yes.
And we can check whether they satisfy the condition and consequently whether they are odd or even numbers.
Yes.
Now, sir, once we have performed the simulation, we have understood the concept. It's time to assess ourselves.
Yes.
So then we have a self-assessment part also in virtual labs.
Yes. So after simulation, you can see there is an option of self-evaluation is there. You have to click on self-evaluation.
Okay. And here we're going to find some multiple choice questions.
Yes.
All right.
So here you can see what you have done earlier in the simulation part or the theory part, what you have studied. On the basis of that, this question will appear here. Okay. So you can see like what is the name of percentage arithmetic operation. So here we all call it is percentage, but in computer theory, like in programming language, we call it is a modulo. So we have to select the correct one. If we will mark wrong answer, and suppose I have given these things like this.
So we have enough time. You can actually do all the assessment questions and you can explain to our viewers also.
Okay.
So let's start with the question number 1.
Okay. So suppose the question is what data type is expected for the num variable in the following code. So it is asking what data type is expected for the num variable. So if someone has selected the correct one, suppose he has selected string, okay. So it is correct or not correct. After the submission of all the question, it will throw the answer like how many questions you have attempted correct and how have you make it incorrect.
So let's attempt all the questions.
Yeah, actually I am. So what is the name of percent arithmetic operation? As I told you, modulo we say. So what does the expression num percentage to calculate the following code? So it will throw the remainder, but I am selecting here incorrect one.
You select the wrong answer.
Yeah. So that we can see.
Then we'll see what happens. Yeah.
So what mathematical property is used to determine if a number is odd or even in this code? So we are selecting correct one right now.
Modulo property.
Yeah. So how would you write if an if a statement to check if a number is even or odd? So right now I'm selecting option B.
Okay.
What will be the result of 7 percentile 3? Like what is the remainder? If 7 is divided by 3, what is the remainder? So right now I'm selecting, it will be 1, but right now I will select correct one.
Okay.
Okay. So what will be the output of the following experiment? So if Z is this, print non-zero is 0. So I will selecting none of the above.
Okay.
But the answer will be 0.
Okay.
So if else block is looping statement, interactive statement, jumping statement, conditional statement. So we all know it is a conditional statement. So we are selecting here this. So what will be the output of the following code? So right now I'm selecting any randomly. So which of the following fields can be benefit for determining whether a number is even or odd? Cryptography, algorithm optimization, mathematical proofs, all of the above. So right now I'm selecting all of the above.
Okay.
So after giving all the questions answer, you have to click on the submit button. So it will tell you which question is you have attempted is correct or which is wrong. You can see these are the questions you have attempted wrong. And if you have attempted in the right, so you can see the green mark, tick mark is there.
So, well, the questions that I have attempted correctly, that simply means I have understood the concept. But what about the wrong questions? Am I going to get some kind of explanation here why my answer was incorrect?
Yeah, you will get, like you have submitted this, you have to again back to the theory part.
Okay.
In theory you can easily understand. These questions are actually developed by the theory, simulation and the procedure part only. So this is not out of the simulation. This is beyond actually this odd and even. This is within the resources only.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you talked about resources. Now we have these virtual labs, and we have NCERT textbooks or other textbooks that students might be referring to when it comes to learning the concepts of computer science. Well, what if I want to learn more? Do I get some kind of reference material here in virtual labs?
Yeah. You can get a reference material here also.
Okay.
So you can see, actually I am explaining you what is in this virtual labs. You can see all the subject wise categories divided here. Like if you want to learn physics part, physics resources, everything, chemistry, it is like in a grade wise, like from class 6 to class 12, all the materials are stored in this subject wise. So right now I am talking about the
computer sciences.
Yeah. So we have to click on the computer science.
Okay.
You can see the thing that class 12 is here. So right now, suppose, I will explain you by
I think we do have some links, for the students here. They can get the reference material. Also, you talked about one option which is called feedback option. That if I'm unable to learn a particular concept, I want it to be more. I want it to be explained more elaborately, or if I want to give my inputs regarding some kind of improvisation on the page itself, I can share my feedback, right?
Yes.
So, do we have any such feedback form that I need to fill, or I should write an email directly? No, how to go about the feedback?
I am showing you the screen on my screen.
Yes. So viewers, you just pay attention, because I'm sure when you'll be practicing, you will encounter many challenges and you'll be encountering many difficulties. But we have an option of giving your feedback here, and through that we can update the content, and of course we can let you know the changes have been incorporated as per your suggestion.
So as I told you, in the above section you can see like there are 7 columns are there, like theory, procedure, self-evaluation, resources are there. Just we are talking about. These are the websites we can go to for the research. The textbooks, these are the textbooks, the NCERT links that we have to, for the resources.
We can go through these links, right.
After that, feedback is there. So for feedback, we have to put the email and the department, for which department you are telling. So right now I'm selecting computer science, so it will be fixed. After that, the class and the topic, what are the type of experiment you want to give the feedback, these things. And after that you have to rate the things, like how do you rate the online performance of the experiments, like what was the measurement analysis of the data easy for you. So according to that you can give the feedback here.
Okay. Now sir, I have one more question for you. As an academician, what do you think what is the importance of virtual lab for teachers? How can they integrate virtual labs in their routine teaching learning?
So virtual labs for teachers, like teachers teaches not only the computer science, like any subjects, it will be very effective for the students, for the teaching purpose. Like it will be like if you will show anything virtually, then virtually the concepts will be more clear to the students.
Yeah.
And also it will help the student to interact more and more.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, sir, now that we have reached the concluding part of the session, are there any closing remarks that you would like to give? Any message to teachers, parents, students, anybody who wants to use virtual labs?
Yeah. So I will lastly tell one thing only, like virtual lab is not like a burden, or you can say like a burden for the students or the teachers. It is basically a very easy thing, like for the education sector, like for the student side, for the suppose given an example of rural area also, like in rural areas computer labs are not there. So for them, like we don't have to create an infrastructure or thing, we just need a stable internet and computer devices or mobile devices. So by the help of that rural areas person and the students who are from the very background, tier 3 cities and all, so they can easily learn through the virtual labs and perform the different activities according to their subjects and according to the grades.
Time is not a problem, resources is not a problem anymore because we have virtual labs with us. Sir, thank you so much for your time and contribution.
Welcome.
It was
Thank
indeed
you.
beneficial. I'm sure students have learned the concept very well through virtual labs. I would also like to thank our ISL interpreter, Ms. Neetu, along with my entire team for making the session a success. Thank you so very much. And now let me tell you quickly about what's coming up next. Here is the program schedule. We're through with the session on virtual labs, and in a short while from now, you can watch a session on teaching learning interventions for inclusive classrooms, where we are going to celebrate Holi. Yes, we'll be learning about Holi. The topic is Rango ka Tyohar aur Bharat ki Sanskriti. Rest of the sessions will follow. With this, it's a wrap. This is me, Harpreet Kaur, signing off, and we'll join you shortly. Namaskar.